even if you've got a snow day, it's not exactly a day off from work. Today's all about the cleanup after our January nor'easter. Well, the northwest corner of Massachusetts was especially hammered by this storm. Several towns there saw totals surpassing 30 inches. But their snow was the lighter, more powdery kind. Closer to Boston, still plenty of the very heavy wet stuff to deal with. Sarah Conji is joining us now from what we've been calling, Sarah, the Great Wall of Woburn. It is an impressive sight, especially in the sun now.
It is a great wall, isn't it, Paula? This is a giant snowbank, and the snowbank is taller than I am. I'm about 5'10", so this is very impressive. It gives you a sense of how much snow, the volume of snow crews have had to deal with. And there was one team here in Woburn that tapped into some old-fashioned ingenuity to do this.
It looks like another blizzard, but it's the Sicard Snowmaster at work. Serious snow removal for a serious storm. Rotating blades carving away at steep piles of snow.
We have dozens of pieces of heavy equipment, including these large snow blowers called Sicards that you see in operation behind us. And all of the equipment was deployed for the heavy parts of this storm.
To tackle a storm in 2011 requires technology from 1963, an antique that gets the job done.
Thank you. Awesome.
I got to witness the Snowmaster at work from the front seat with operator Mark Levesque, who has seen his share of storms.
What have you thought of all the snow we've had over the last day?
It's not bad. It's nice for the overtime.
A lot of people have been having to shovel 3 or 4 times, and this one does it in one pass.
Yeah, and we actually have 2 of these, and we have an even bigger one in the shop. It makes short work of all the snow.
Efficiency that's necessary when there's 2 feet of snow on the ground, with still more work to do today.
We'll have equipment working throughout the day. Salt has been put down after the last plowing, and as cars drive on that and the sun beats down, the snow will loosen up some more.
Now, the folks at Cummings Properties, well, they have seen several of these types of storms, so they weren't all that impressed with this kind of snowfall. However, they do say it was pretty remarkable how quickly the snow fell in those first hours, so that is something they won't ever forget. Live in Woburn, I'm Sarah Conji. Paula, back to you.
And Sarah, you know, you and I don't, but those of us who can remember 1963, they're probably thinking, you know, that's when they knew how to make those things. That Snowmaster has a big advantage over plowing.
It does, and one of them is that the plows push snow aside and they create snowbanks, which means, of course, the roads are more narrow because those snowbanks are there on the sides of the road. The Snowmaster, what it does is it clears it away so there's more room for parking spots and the roads are not as narrow.
Equipment from the Kennedy administration. All right, Sarah Conji, live for us in Woburn. Thank you so much.